Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. Haribo, everybody. Welcome. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hey, Hare Krishna. Yeah. How are you today? Yeah, good. Yeah. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hari
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari
Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Just in time, I'm going to read something. This is from the Bhakti-Ratnakara. Have you read that book yet? Bhakti-Ratnakara?
No.
Wow, this is a treat. This is a great book about all the associates of Lord Chaitanya. Right after the time he disappeared, it was still really potent, the preaching.
Who's writing it?
Narahari Chakravarti Thakur. Glory, glory to Chandra's son, the son of Sachi, and glory to Nityananda and Advaita. Glory to Nityananda and Advaita's highly devotional characters. Glory to Gadadhar and Pandit Srivas, and glory to Bhakreshwar, Sri Murari and Haridas. Glory to Gauridas and Sri Swarup Damodar, and to the companions of Gaurachandra. All glories to the listeners who are full of divine qualities. Please listen attentively to my narration. Being a professor of the doctrine of devotion, Acharya Thakur humbled the pride of the illusionists. He spent his days with his disciples in... Is that my thing? He spent his days He spent his days with his disciples in Jajagram, following the path directed by Narottam. He always eagerly anticipated his reunion with Narottam. The arrival of Narottam Thakur and Mahasya. Sri Thakur Narottam started for Navadvip with the memory of Gaur in his mind. When he arrived in the outskirts of Navadvip, he reminded himself that this Navadvip was Gauranga's pleasure ground, where the residents spent their days in Nam Sankirtan. Oh, reminds me of you guys.
Us.
It was here that festivals took place each and every house of the devotees, and the residents cared not for their daily lives. Isn't that the way it is? Huh? Kind of just cares about families, grihas, developing the world. Oh, yeah. An unhappy person could not be... I think that's probably me. I'm going to do my thing down now. There you go. An unhappy person could not be found in Navadvip, because daily everyone saw Lord Gaurachandra. You know, and that's really the secret, man. That's the secret of preaching, is every day we must see Lord Chaitanya. How do we do that? Mantra. Engaging in the service of the holy name, and also thinking about the Lord. A lot of Chaitanya Leela classes. You see him through your ears. Okay? And then you live in another place, another consciousness. It's amazing, man, you know. Happy. Happy. Narottam lamented his own fortunate birth. Lamented his own unfortunate birth. Miswritten. Unfortunate birth, because he was not born at the time of Chaitanya's Leela. Thus he was deprived of enjoying divine pastimes in Navadvip. While thinking of this, his miseries overflowed their boundaries, and he shed tears. That we want those kind of miseries. Upon entering Navadvip, Narottam was enchanted by the beautiful environment. he found that the inhabitants were full of joy, and they roamed the streets singing kirtan and harinam. They talked continually about the glory of Gaurachandra and his fantastic dancing. Fantastic dancing, mentioning the names of Gaurahari with his companions. Within the gracious beauty of Nadia, the people joyfully shouted the names and glories of Gaurachandra. Simply by absorbing the divine beauty of Nadia, Narottam was overwhelmed with emotion, and he shed tears of joy and love. Suddenly a grave sensation arose in his mind, and Narottam visualized all of Nadia floating in an ocean of misery. He was perplexed by the ominous thought, and he was perplexed by the ominous thought and pondered its source. The thought paralyzed him, and so he sat beneath a beautiful, gracious awata tree, and by the miraculous influence of this holy fig tree, Narottam's fatigue was mitigated, and he regained his patience. As Narottam tried to console himself, he saw an old Brahmin come in his way. He was eager to speak to the Brahmin, but he checked himself. Good morning. The Brahmin habitually spent time sitting beneath that tree, as it had been the place where Nimai had played. When he saw Narottam, he thought that he must be a devotee of Nimai. Although the old Brahmin could barely tolerate the scorching heat in the sun, simply a glance at Narottam cooled the heat of his body. The Brahmin was attracted by Narottam's well-built form, beautiful complexion, and large eyes, which shed tears of love. He wanted to inquire about Narottam's history. The Brahmin approached Narottam and inquired about his name and his home. Narottam humbly bowed to him and answered his question. The Brahmin embraced him and sat beneath the tree together. The Brahmin told Narottam that he could not describe the happy atmosphere of Nadia unless he would be given 4 or 5 mouths with which to speak. Unfortunate Nadia had become a barren land. The very day Nimai left. The inhabitants of Nadia could not understand what force had driven Nimai to accept life of an ecstatic under the order of Guru Bharati. The Brahmin could not bear to think of Nimai's existence as an ecstatic. Not the shaving of his beautiful hair, since he had always thought of Nimai in a gorgeous clothes. He could not bear to see him only in a kopan. The Brahmin went on to say that Nimai had deprived the inhabitants of Nadia from a sweet association. After visiting the holy places, Nimai had taken up residence in Nilachal and lived there happily with his companions. We residents of Navadvip got news of Nimai from other people who were in communication with him, and the news brought us our only happiness. The sudden death of Nimai in Nilachal was an intolerable shock for the people of Nadia. The favorite companions of Nimai died at the same time, and the miserable condition of the devotees in Nadia was beyond any description. Day by day, Nadia sunk into utter depths of darkness. The worldly appearance of Srivas Pandit and others increased that dark atmosphere. The Brahmin, greatly disheartened when he mentioned the name of Vishnupriya, the wife of Nimai, who was the embodiment of the goddess Lakshmi, and the woman of highly devotional qualities. She had also left the world only a few days before. The disappearance of Nimai burnt the hearts of the residents of Nadia, and those who retained any breath were half dead. The inhabitants of Navadvip had grown impatient and cried the name Nimai both while sleeping and while awake. They talked continuously about the divine character of Nimai and shed tears in his memory. Even the wicked people of Nadia were disheartened by his absence. The Brahmin denigrated his own position, saying that as a sophist he had not recognized Nimai, who he had considered simply a human being. According to the Vaishnava scriptures, Nimai was an incarnation of Lord Narayan, whose miraculous activities enchanted the whole world. Although the Brahmin had known him from his childhood, he had never recognized him as the Supreme Lord. The Brahmin then told Narottam that under the fig tree where they were sitting, Nimai had studied different scriptures enthusiastically. The Brahmin compared Nimai encircled with his companions, with a moon surrounded by stars. The Brahmin enjoyed remembering the beautiful scene, although that memory now gave him pain. He told Narottam one day he had actually visualized Sri Nandana in a Sirak hole, surrounded by a large number of disciples. Overwhelmed with joy, the Brahmin had fainted on the ground. When he had regained consciousness, the vision had gone. But remembering that Nimai and his companions are eternally present in Nadia, the Brahmin daily came to the fig tree. It was by the wish of Nimai that the Brahmin had met Narottam. He blessed Narottam and offered him his best wishes, so that Narottam would remain a favorite devotee of Nimai. Thakur Mahas visits Mayapur. Narottam was impressed by the sweet, affectionate words of the Brahmin, and he bowed at the Brahmin's feet. With eyes full of tears, he requested the Brahmin to bless such an ignorant person as himself. The Brahmin took him to his chest and wished to be a great devotee. He held Narottam in his arms for some time, soaking him with his own tears. The Brahmin informed Narottam that Navadvip was a large town where he would find many companions of Nimai. He directed Narottam to go to Mayapur first and pointed out the road. There he would find the house of Jagannath Mishra, where Lord Narayan had appeared in the form of Nimai. As directed by the Brahmin, Narottam started for Mayapur, passing through various villages on the way. He frequently asked for directions, and when he last entered Mayapur, he inquired humbly about the way to Jagannath Mishra's house. While pointing out the right direction, that person began to shed tears, and his sorrow was shared by Narottam, who also cried. Narottam entered the house of Mishra. He saw a kind-looking brahmachari in white clothes. When the brahmachari saw Narottam, he thought that although his heart had been pierced by misery, he was somehow now feeling relief at the sight of this person. The brahmachari immediately thought that this person must be Narottam Das, the faithful companion of Srinivas, who had come from Vraj with the Goswami books. He also remembered Narottam Das had been attracted by Mahaprabhu in Ramakeli village. The brahmachari inquired from Narottam about his name and home, and Narottam gave the details. The man in white clothes gave Narottam his own identity, and then embraced Narottam tearfully. Narottam at once fell at the feet of that man, who could not control his tears. He cried loudly, lying on the courtyard of the house of Mahaprabhu. And the brahmachari tried to console him, but Narottam could not control his emotion and remained lying at the feet of Ishan, the favorite companion of Prabhu. Sri Ishan took Narottam in a loving embrace and examined his face affectionately. He tearfully told Narottam it was very kind that he had come at that moment. He told him how he had been able to get news of Narottam from various visiting Vaishnavas. Ishan then took Narottam to his room, where he met Damodar Pandit. Narottam bowed at the feet of Damodar, and the Pandit cordially embraced him. He affectionately told Narottam that they had all been waiting to meet him. Damodar told Narottam repeatedly how grateful they were that he had come at that moment, because of the disappearance of Mahaprabhu had gradually driven them all towards death. He feared that he might never see Srinivas, then introduced Narottam to Sripati and Srinidhi and others. Even the deceased companions of Mahaprabhu came to meet Narottam in his dream. Narottam leaves Nilachal. Narottam spent a few days and then decided to go to Nilachal. Leaves for Nilachal. He was sorry to leave Nadia. He went to Mahaprabhu's house and requested Ishan Thakur for permission to go to Puri. Ishan Thakur encouraged Narottam to travel quickly to Sri Kshetra, as that place was also moving towards utter darkness. Ishan had recently got news from Puri that the mental condition of Gopinath Acharya and others, according to the intention of Prabhu, had grown quite miserable. He wanted Narottam to meet them, to visit Sri Khanda and Kantaka cities as soon as possible, and then return to Nadia with Srinivas and Narottam together. He cherished the hope of meeting Srinivas and Narottam together. He also asked Narottam to visit Santipur and Karada on his way, for anything undesirable might happen there. After that, Ishan remained silent, and unable to understand Ishan's mind, Narottam could not control his tears. Powerful stuff. See how many times we chanted the name Narottam. The author is very intelligent. He also asked Narottam to visit Santipur. Narottam visits Santipur. You guys like this? Yeah. The inhabitants were grief-stricken over the worldly disappearance of Advaita Prabhu. When Narottam stopped someone to ask him about the direction towards Acharya's house, the man burst into tears, pointing out the direction of Narottam. Out of kindness and affection, Prabhu Sitanath, Advaitacharya, and his companions appeared before Narottam, though they were invisible before others. Narottam fainted on the ground in ecstatic love, but by the wish of Prabhu he regained his senses quickly. Having composed himself, Narottam entered the temple of the Lord and found that Achyutananda was waiting for him. Narottam did not have to introduce himself to Achyutananda, because the young man had already been given all information about Narottam from his deceased father, Sri Advaita. Narottam paid his regards to Achyutananda, who was by then miserably grief-stricken on the death of his father and grown thin. He impatiently stretched out his hands to embrace Narottam and cried. Achyutananda told Narottam sweetly and affectionately that he could not be able to keep Narottam for a long time, as it would cause delay and waste time. Narottam should visit Nilachal Chandra as soon as possible, as early as possible, but he should not stay long in Puri, for he had many duties to accomplish. Achyutananda introduced Narottam to other favorite companions of Prabhu. They cried for Narottam very lovingly, kept him in Sandipur for 3 or 4 days. Then they gave permission for him to start to Nilachal. Sri Narottam at Ambika Kala. Narottam crossed the river Ganges quickly from the village of Hrinadi and reached Ambika, where he saw the deities of Nitai Chaitanya. Gauridas was a devoted worshipper of these deities, and Narottam was greatly impressed to see Haridas's method of worship. Narottam bowed before the deities with tears in his eyes. He got the friendly association of Hridaya Chaitanya and other favorite followers of Advaita Prabhu. I shall deliberately make this section of this book. I shall not deliberately make this section of this book longer by giving an elaborate description of their different conversations. The followers of Mahaprabhu affectionately cared for Narottam, but advised him to go quickly to Nilachal. After the time of the parting, they all cried, and after dedicating himself to the grace of Nitai Chandra Chaitanya, Narottam left Ambika with a heavy heart. We'll go back to this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hari Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare. Have a seat. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. It's good you brought that. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna. Srila Narottam in Ambika Kala. Narottam crossed the river Ganges quickly from the village of Harinadi and reached Ambika, where he saw the deities of Nitai Chaitanya. Gauridas was a devoted worshipper of these deities, and Narottam was greatly impressed to see Haridas's method of worship. Narottam bowed before the deities with tears in his eyes. He got the friendly association of Hridaya Chaitanya and other favorite followers of Prabhu, Advaita Prabhu. I shall not deliberately make this section of the book longer. Yeah. Narottam in Saptagram. Narottam visited the villages where the favorite followers of Mahaprabhu lived. He was thrilled to observe the beauty of Saptagram and offered his respects to that village from a distant place. Saptagram is a place of high religious importance, as it was the sadhana kshetra of 7 great ascetics, and also a meeting place of 3 great rivers, namely Sri Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati. It was the Viraha kshetra of Prabhu Nityananda. Now I shall describe Prabhu Nityananda's intention in choosing Saptagram for his pastimes. On the order of Sri Chaitanya Dev, who was then in Nilachal, Nityananda had to go to Gauradesh. He arrived in Gauradesh from Utkala and glorified the place by giving it the title, the crown ornament of all other holy places. In Sri Chaitanya Chandrodaya Natika, the importance of Gaura has been noted. Gaura was the head ornament of all other holy places. Situated in Sri Navadvip, where the incarnation of Sri Gauranga appeared, in whom the deity of devotion was born in a human feature. Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda wanted to visit many places of religious importance, and his pilgrimage has been described in Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat. He visited places on both banks of the Ganges. The holiest of all holy places, but he cherished the hope of visiting Nadia to meet Sri Sachi Mata. When he reached the village of Panahati with Ramdas, Gadadhar, and other companions, he first visited the house of Raghava Pandit, where he started Sankirtan with great pleasure. The great devotee Raghava took birth in this village, and for that reason it was also an important holy place. According to Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, the particular place where Bhagavat had appeared could guarantee salvation to any person living within 1 lakh yojana distance from it. Hearing news of Nityananda in Panahati, many people came to offer their respects to him. According to Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, that place became a highly holy place, and many Vaishnavas came to live. Prabhu Nityananda displayed many miraculous pastimes of divine character to his devotees in Panahati. I am unable to describe the types of activities which Prabhu showed in the house of Das Gadadhar. In Karadaha, the son of Padmavati, danced madly in Sankirtan. And while worshipping the place of Purandara Pandit, Prabhu showed qualities of devotional love which Lord Brahma is unable to possess. After relieving the miseries of many people in many villages, Prabhu Nityananda went to Saptigram. It was here that Prabhu Nityananda captivated the mind of Udarana Dat. According to Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, Prabhu spent some days in the house of Udaran Dat, which was situated on the bank of the Tribini. Udaran Dat unflatteringly and sincerely worshipped the feet of Nityananda. Udarana was considered very fortunate as he gained the right to care for Nityananda, and he remained the servant of Prabhu Nityananda throughout that life and his following life. From Udaran's service, the entire merchant class of Saptigram gained emancipation. See, the merchant class. Nityananda, he was considered the deliverer of the lower classes first. I mean, anybody could get delivered. I mean, the Brahmins could get delivered if they would come to him, but they usually would come to Lord Chaitanya because he followed the rules better. Does that sound familiar? Yeah. Someone, if they would go to Lord Chaitanya and ask him, is Nityananda okay? He's not following very good. And then they think, oh, okay. See. Because Nityananda, with the merchants, he could go, some merchants, they probably sometimes eat meat, chicken, fish over there, got mutton. You go and eat with them. And Lord Chaitanya couldn't do that. Talk to them, you gotta associate intimately with these persons. So Lord Chaitanya said, you can do something I can't even do. You can go and eat with these people that I am not, because I'm following, So, so that it was important that both follow, their paths, because they were delivering different types of persons. And the deliverance is just simply being open to associating with these devotees, and then you make automatically spiritual advancement. But if you're a Brahmin and you won't associate with a transcendental person because of their behavior, then you can't get purified, right? So it was a trick. The sannyas thing was a trick. Nimai was also kind of like, more or less like Nityananda. He was a Brahmin, but he let go, man, in Navadvip before his sannyas. He was just, they were running, jumping around like frogs, and he was just expressing ecstatic devotion there, and chanting Gopi Gopi and crying, and but then the Brahmins, they didn't like it. They wanted to instruct him and suppress him, depress him, compress him. See, and then he took sannyas to give them benefit. See, and then Nityananda could just go in freely and just, whoever would accept his behavior and his association would get delivered. Because that's how you get delivered, is by association. Isn't that how you get degraded? Right? You get degraded by association. You associate with a thief, you become a thief, intimately, You start to think, hey man, this is a pretty good thing you're doing. See, so that's it. And so Nityananda was to deliver the merchant class. It says the cripples, the merchant class, the lower classes. They came first. And then Lord Chaitanya did the trick, and he got more of the, he's a very good person. Look, he's following really strictly and all this. And they would come and they associate with him. And just by that association, they benefit. But ultimately, you got to understand that whether the Lord is a sannyasi or the Lord is in the form as like a Sudra type, like Nityananda, just doing anything, he was avadut, they're both transcendental. See, so you're going to get purified either way, whether they're following or not following. That's why it's irrelevant whether, it said, Bhakti Vinod in Sri Krishna Samhita said that the realized soul it is their prerogative whether they follow rules and regulations or not, because they've attained the Lord who's beyond all ideas. See? So it doesn't matter, you follow beyond all rules, right? So whether you follow or not, the Lord ain't going to leave you. See? That's only for before you attain. See, so. And that's why if you got to listen to Caitanya-caritāmṛta from a devotee, so you can understand, go beyond the externals of it. Otherwise, people get caught up in the external. Oh, you see, Lord Chaitanya said to do this and all this. And it's all the conversation from the people who are into following the external bhakti, which that is, so even sannyas is external form. You're doing varnashram, the thing, it's still material. Balaram says, Guru Maharaj, you mean Krishna used 2 features to catch 2 types of men? Yes. Yeah, he did. That's why he said, go and manifest. See, this is this is our struggle here with the devotees. People, they say, see, Gaurahari, Lord Chaitanya didn't do that. Well, he did. He did express ecstatic devotion quite a bit, but he was sometimes he would restrain himself. See? So the people here faulting me, they're saying, you see, they use Lord Chaitanya. You see, Lord Chaitanya didn't do it. And that's only in certain cases. And they definitely want to recite those certain cases, because they're the Brahmin type. They're followers of the rules and regulations. That inspires them in their devotion. See? But then they never say, well, look at Nityananda, he didn't follow anything. They'll never say his example. No, it's always Lord Chaitanya's example. That's the one to follow. See? So, but the truth is, hey man, I tell everybody, I ain't anything special. I'm a Sudra. Avadut. I'm just inspired to do anything I want, more or less. I mean, I don't do usually I don't do ridiculous things. I've been known to, but still, we're showing also the transcendentalness of devotional service. And so, I don't know, it's, I just got to follow my nature. Nityananda did too. Okay? So whoever comes, they get delivered. Obviously, you start crying and you start getting attracted to Lord Chaitanya, you're delivered, right? Where else are you going to go after this life. If you actually like Lord Chaitanya and you like ecstatic devotion, where are you going to go in this world? There's no place for you here. Do the world like ecstatic devotion? Usually not. So you got to, be either like a Nardi Muni preacher or go in a Sankirtan movement and deliver the world. Okay? So those people will come first, usually, but some intelligent persons like Meena and Janaki follows them somehow. They just got here. Krishna says, these are sincere ladies. So, I think they can tolerate this madman, A little hard for her for a while. Probably you too, a little bit. I gotta take a break. Yeah, So they get delivered, and then the sannyasis will also start coming. You'll see the gurus, because they want to know. They all want to know, but they got to see that this is working, right? They got to see that this is potent here, that we're not just, all talk and no trousers. Yeah. So that's how it works. It's just kind of like that. And so first the lower classes come. Even with Lord Chaitanya, first the lower classes came. And that's why he went to South India. Although he started over there, the Brahmins seemed to like him. You see, again, a prophet never seems to be accepted in their hometown. It's like this prophecy over and over again. Lord Nityananda in Navadvip, they just wanted to railroad him out of there. And then he went South India, and then he showed his ecstatic love there. He was laughing and crying. That was his program, like our program. He was doing that there, and people were liking it. And accepting. See, they accepted the path of ecstatic love is by accepting the transcendental behavior of devotee. Okay? So they did, and they got the potency. That's why people get the potency here. Prabhupada said, Bhakti Lata Bij is taste for Krishna. Okay? Taste for, it's like, not just, you can get like taste for following the rules, I actually did that. I left this path, and I went to a guru who was teaching, this Vaidhi stuff, and I got taste for the Vaidhi, and I started getting into the rules, so there was a taste there, but it was like, I said, this isn't as good as this. So the Lord gave me a sample of all these things, because people are following, there's a taste in following Vaidhi Bhakti. Okay? But there's a taste in this way of worship. This is what, Radharani says, I don't understand the rules and regulations of the Creator. I just worship Krishna for happiness. That's kind of what goes on here, I don't know anything. Rule doesn't give me that doesn't give me any happiness. But what gives you happiness?
Being myself.
Being yourself. What is yourself?
My authentic self. It makes me happy to just be who I am, how I come. Just how I come and how I am. It's just really simple. But people like it. I like it. Not most of the time. Everybody likes it. It's easy. It's really, really simple. There's no act. You can't go wrong. It's just being yourself. And you learn more because you're so relaxed inside. You learn a lot more. You can hear a lot more. You can hear a lot clearly because there's no tightness. You're just loose. It's like that.
Were you not yourself before?
I don't think I was fully myself before. I don't think I knew who I was. I didn't know how to speak to people before. I didn't really know how to speak to a lot of people before. If I went to parties, I'd end up in the kitchen washing, and so I'd have to speak to everybody.
If you what?
Well, I'd serve, because if I went to parties or gatherings, I didn't really know how to speak to people for a long time. So I'd serve. I'd do all the serving and give things in the kitchen most of the time. And people like that anyway. But now, I think it was kind of as well mundane to me, speaking certain things as well. So I didn't really do that. And I think that's why I spent a lot of well, I don't know anymore really, but I spent a lot of time by myself. I didn't, I suppose it was easier to spend time by yourself because people, I suppose you think people expect things of you. You're supposed to be a certain way, you know, because you're in this environment where people are like a certain type of people. So I didn't really spend a lot of time with people. Remy mainly, my friend Remy was a devotee, because it was just so much more interesting and attractive, even though it was still a lot of it was still kind of material stuff. It wasn't the material stuff we learned in this environment, in the environment that I kind of grew up in. It takes you different places being yourself, and you meet, it's different energy, and you meet different people, and it makes you feel really happy. And when you're told to do something, and you're told to do something you don't really want to do, I don't really like that. But you know, but now it's different because it's good for you. So a lot of people know, you know, what's needed, and it's good for you to follow that or to do it. But then, you know, yes. But it's great being yourself. And it's what Krishna made me. And so it's simple.
He's talking like Dasi now.
Really? Why? What did I do?
Because he says the same thing. It's the whole message is, I just be yourself, be yourself.
But it brings so many things. Being yourself, it attracts so much, and you're attracted to so much being yourself all the time. And you know, some people might get irritated with yourself, but that's their issue.
Give it to her. The microphone.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
What was the question?
What was the question? What was the question?
What makes you happy?
Oh.
What makes you happy?
What makes you be
Oh, what
yourself?
makes you happy?
What makes you happy? What makes you being yourself?
Hare Krishna!
Hare Krishna.
That's funny. I asked that when I was a child. I asked my parents, could they tell me anything that would help me in life? What did they want me to do? What was I supposed to do? They were very honest. They said, we don't know. We just want you to be happy. You know, they were honest. But it didn't help much. Because I still didn't know what would make me happy. So I tried a lot of things. See if it would make me happy. Nothing made me happy. And I reached a point where I was very, very, very unhappy. And somebody has to know something here, because I don't know how to just be happy. I'm miserable. And it's sort of like hit the bottom. And then I got a message from Krishna through a very unlikely source. And I said that the only problem with me was I had no faith in God. So my first guru teaching. I never saw the person before, never saw him again. Just that one message. It was enough to, okay, if there is a God, I'm going to find him. Because there's nothing else to do. I'm miserable. And that took me on the path to try and find the truth. And I'm still on that path. And I'm getting closer and closer and closer. And it's very exciting. And it's led me here to this association. And I'm getting happier and happier and happier. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes a lot of sense.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. I was reading this verse yesterday. It's about that, you know. It's just... see if I can find it. Yeah. So we read this yesterday, and I was so tired I couldn't talk about it. But this is a really nice verse here. We'll get to Janaki and this guy, find out what their happiness, what makes them happy. The activities of the demigod, this is Srimad Bhagavatam 11:2-5. Oops. The activities of the demigods lead to both misery and happiness. Okay. That's a good and bad stuff, you know, misery and happiness. Yeah. The activities of the demigods. Happiness for living beings. But the activities of great saints like you, who have accepted the infallible Lord as their very soul, see, life and soul? Okay. Isn't that the process of chanting Hare Krishna and reading these books and everything is that we get ignited. Our ecstatic love is awakened, and then this awakens devotion. See, and now you find out what real happiness is beyond the demigods and the demons. Their happiness is sense enjoyment, you know, demoniac people, and they, you know, hurting people and stuff like that. Demigods' happiness is doing pious deeds, stuff like that. See, but it results in happiness and misery. See, so but the activities of great saints like you, see, that's Narada Muni. He was preaching. He was an ecstatic devotee. See, his activities are what? Sankirtan. See, absorption in the name of God, absorption in the book, the word of God. See, absorb. This is the life and soul of devotees. But this is where the real happiness is. This is where you find out how to really be yourself. See, everybody is trying to be themselves when they're on the demigod level, demigod demon level. They're always fighting, you know, and trying to right the wrongs of the world. Right, the demons are destroying the world, and the demigod types, what their mode of goodness, saving the trees, climbing up in the tree, up and then living up there. It's a demigod position, right? And the demons are out there. Let's chop those suckers down, you know, because we like to destroy things. Destroy the planet, nuclear bombs. Let's make it, you know. So there's all this stuff going on here, man. You know. So the happiness of the demigods is you fight for the right. You get up in that tree, sit there, you know, yeah, and the demons are trying to jump into. Or you know, you got the whale killers and demons out there. Let's kill those whales, man! And the demigod Greenpeace is out there saving them, right? Protesting. We go on Sankirtan, right? And they're going. We got the people out there. You know, it's a political thing. You know, you got the, you know. So you got all that stuff going on in the realm of the Maya. It's still Maya. Okay? So when the soul is ready, they'll send him to a devotee. You know, they'll meet a bona fide spiritual master, which is pretty rare, actually, because there's so much of that going on here, right? The good versus the bad. That's the pastime in the material world. Doesn't get any better than that. It's good versus bad. Let us glorify piety. Isn't that what they do on Facebook? Oh, this actor, he's so good. My God, he's building hospitals and everybody's, yeah. See, they're praising things going on between the demigods and the demons. Or the demons, the good people are against them. Nobody knows really what's going on. It's not really clear. They're just engaged in pastimes here. And the happiness here is limited, and it's and it leads to, you got to feel the distress too, because that's the nature of truth. The truth is, if you're happy, you're going to be distressed. That's life. You know, you find the most perfect woman, and you live. You're going to live happily ever after. Like the movies say? No. You find your life and soul? No. See, so because that's life. You have to, the world reflects the truth. It's a reflection of the truth, a distortion of the truth. See? That's why when we find the real path, it's natural. You just slide right into it and say, hey, this is a lot better, man. See, the real truth is, you're going to sit and read these books and cry your tears out and feel the same thing Narottam was feeling when he was saying, oh, the Lord disappeared. And everybody outside that doesn't know these things is going to think, hey guys, really, I don't think I want to follow that path, man. I don't like the sadness. When I feel sad, see, you anthropomorphize. When I feel sad in this world, man, it is a painful thing. I don't want that. But you do want that. Because if you don't get that, you're not liberated out of this Maya, and you another birth, till you get this. The happiness and distress of devotees. That's why the Lord disappears. So that the devotees can relish this. It actually heightens their ecstasy of the separation. If the Lord didn't disappear, Jesus taught the same doggone thing. He said, I must go, so that other will come. The Spirit. That Spirit is with you in a body, man. He was the Spirit of devotion in a body, a Vigraha of Sat Chit Ananda. I must go. Because if I don't go, that Spirit won't come inside and live with you eternally. See? So now when the Spirit comes in, now you understand how to worship in separation. The Lord comes and He goes, comes and He goes. And now, you've attained the Lord beyond all ideas. All speculations and everything. And then your life and soul is what the Lord likes. Didn't Lord Chaitanya showed what God likes? He comes here, what's he doing, man? He's thinking, the highest happiness is to think about Krishna and cry. That's it. To relish devotional mellows and all these things that, that are like many thousands of times stronger and better and purer than the mellows of the world. That's it, man. That's the happiness. So, and the perk is, that's how you find out who you are. And you start expressing your real identity in this world, and you start liberating. People start, wow, man, that looks pretty good. And they don't even know it a lot of times. But they say, maybe many times they don't even like it. They don't like difference here in the world. Nobody lives different. They want to. It's conform, right? People want to be themselves, and then they try the way of the demigods to be themselves. The way, myself is I'm a Greenpeace worker and all that, and but still you're just participating in the pastimes in the Maya. You're never really yourself. You're just taking on an identity. You tried it on like a shirt. Because that's what it is, So that's why, we got people with the mode of goodness coming here sometimes, Often, actually. They come because something's not working. I thought this was going to deliver me. I thought this was going to be the ultimate happiness. But there's something really not perfect about this. That's the fault in the mode of goodness. Or the faults in the mode of ignorance. That's easy to find, right? Often, actually, people in the mode of ignorance are more apt to come here because they're suffering. See, one of the four types begin to worship God, they're suffering, miserable. So they're more apt to come. The ones in the goodness, they can ride that out for many lifetimes. So they can say, oh man, I got a good say. I just do good deeds, man. I got a lot of wealth, man. I'm feeling sitting pretty. A few diseases here and there. Then I die. Well, I don't quite like that. And those diseases can attack me also. I don't know. So after you milk that enough and you see the faults in the mode of goodness, you might turn to the devotees and the eternal path, which is just relishing this stuff. So when your life and soul is chanting the name and the pastimes of the Lord, you found it, man. And then you can really be yourself, and then you'll both attract people and repulse them. Certain ones that are, they both get purified, because this is the eternal thing. You become like a Jesus in this world, or one of his disciples. You become like Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda, or type, because you're their servant now. You're serving the eternal path. So what happened to them happens to you. What happened to Prabhupada happens to you. See? You become a servant. We read that. The servants of Nityananda, they liberated the merchant class just like Nityananda did. See, the Lord, when you serve the bona fide, see, so he met Nityananda, so he saw and then accepted service of Nityananda directly, and then he could do what Nityananda did. That's the parampara. But you see, we can't connect to Nityananda and even Lord Chaitanya directly unless you're from past life. But then you got to show the symptoms here. So, so then the servant does what all the way through the line actually did. See, so now in our line, people will be liberated here. Whoever comes here, and they accept what we like. You know, if you like this eternal path, if you like, you know, chanting and dancing and making this your life and soul and everything, you know, that's your service, and people will start to come. Whoever's ready, you notice people coming closer, a little closer. You know, each time you go out, you know, yeah. And then if your attitude is not so good, it kind of reflects out there, you know. Ooh, what's this, man? You know, or you got the boom boom music or something, or maybe you're trying to be would you entertain them? You entertainer thing. Why don't you stop this? Just be yourself, man. Stop, you know. Stop trying to, you know, be an entertainer or whatever it is, you know. And then the Maya begins to help our work here. She kind of helps us adjust stuff. Yeah. See, the activities, when you just love this, man, you know, the activities of the demigods lead both to misery and happiness for living beings. That, you know, do you think Einstein understood this? No. If he did, he sort of did, because he would preach stuff like this a little bit. I noticed, you know, you can look and see. But, you know, basically, this stuff is transcendental. You have to worship the Lord in ecstasy. And if you don't do that, you have to take shelter of somebody who does. And then you learn this. Otherwise, who understands these verses? You can't understand this stuff. Only if you've got the mercy of the Lord coming through a disciplic line can you begin. You have to worship the Lord like these persons do. And then you get revelations. And then it's like, see, to those who have equal faith in what? Question. That the purports are revealed. Fill in the blanks.
To Guru.
And?
Krishna.
Yeah. To those who have, Prabhupada quoted this a lot, to those who have equal faith in the bona fide spiritual master and Krishna. See, he didn't say just the Guru. No, bona fide in the spiritual master and Krishna. A lot of people have faith in Krishna, and then the Lord sends them the bona fide Guru later. See, people develop, you know, because you meet what they call Vaishnava gurus. You know, that people, they might even be Vaidhi Bhaktas and not really understanding the ins and outs of this stuff, but they're connected, they believe in Prabhupada and, you know, and all this, and Krishna. So, and then the Lord will send them a bona fide guru, Shiksha, you know, living person, man, living sound. I mean, it really makes an impression, you know. Yeah, and so then you start to understand these verses. Oh yeah, like I've got faith in it. See, when you have, like the Bhagavatam or the Caitanya-caritāmṛta says about spiritual mastery, you have the ducks lined up right. You have the book Bhagavat and the devotee Bhagavat, who is actually absorbed with the quality, absorbed in the mellows of devotion. See, now you come there, now you're going to be delivered. You'll understand that verse. Yeah, now when I found the bona fide guru, man, and I have faith in Krishna, and that's developed too, because I'm getting experience of that also. Who Krishna really is. You know, when you start to get blissful, in your kirtan and reading these verses, all of a sudden say, wow, you know what? You're getting to know God. Isn't it a great experience?
Yeah, when I read them, I can see his character a lot more. What he's like and how he played.
Mike?
Oh, I said it.
Oh, I know. Well, yeah. I don't know. You were saying it, but I mean...
Yeah, reading them every day now. I can see his character more. I mean, he's just playing out like a human being, but he's not like any other human being. And he has, I love the way he has all his devotees around him, and he just spends time with them in their houses. It's like he's always in kingdom of God, because he is the kingdom of God. But you see how he reacts with people and how people react with him. And it's exactly what you say. There's so many things now that I read that you've been telling me over the time that I've been listening to you. And it kind of means more now, more sense, because you can see it actually yourself instead of just... but yeah. And you get to know their characters, and it's really nice. And it is like a story, but it's absolute truth. And there's so much truth in it. And the fact that the books are God himself is getting clearer. That's a lot clearer as well. And yeah, you're right, coming in this environment and being with you and being with real people, you can be yourself, because they're themselves and they're just being themselves. Everybody likes them and hates them. But yeah, it's really good. So reading them is a really great thing.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say.
I got my microscope. Yeah. Yeah. You know, the Christians kind of got, when they got kind of understanding this, that God came as a man. You know, God is a human being to deliver the world. And they're true. It's actually true. And the Siddhanta of that is just more clear, even though the Vaishnavas don't understand how this exactly works. See? So the Lord has to come here because see, the spiritual world is like this world, only it's the truth. So the Lord has to bring that here and associate with non-liberated persons to deliver them. Either he comes himself or he comes as a devotee. And through the devotee, they rub shoulders with the world, and that just kind of just burns away their illusions. Okay? That's why if you can come to the point where you get close and you stay close to the devotees and you're interacting and all that, you're just getting purified, man, and you're getting more and more clear, more and more in truth, more and more liberated. That's the only way. You know, that's why it says chanting the holy name is the only way, only way, only way. Because it is. You have to associate with the name, because that's the only association we have with God here, really. He descended in the form of his name. I mean, the deities also. See? And if you can associate with those who chant the holy name more purely, the better. See? Because you're in that vibration. That's the real bona fide guru, is one who chants the holy name in ecstasy. And that vibration is, remember, I posted Bhakti Siddhanta said the only way to approach the spiritual platform is through the ear, through transcendental sound. Yeah. So I love that. You know, this is the activities of the demigods lead both to misery and happiness. That's the essence of the truth. See, highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion. How long you want to play on the level of the demons and the demigods? You know, fight right versus left. The pure against the impure. But they're both not quite pure anyway. I mean, you know, anyway, they're the Lord's servants too. And people are learning lessons. That actually helps you some way to get to understand what's going on in the spiritual world. You know, that's part of the training. You know, people are at different levels. But when you're done with that and you're ready for this, then the Lord will send you association. Go ahead, what? Pick up your mic.
Devotees will always say, well, we have Prabhupada's recordings, we have his books, we have his sound vibration and lectures and stuff. But I've noticed something about the natural sound vibration of the human voice or of musical instruments, that like we're playing the music outside there on MP3 players, and it's all recorded and all voices go through microphones, that it's all sort of binary, electronic, digital. But when something resounds from a human body, it's the vibration is so much more. It resonates.
Yeah. That's why I saw that myself when we went out without any instruments. People were coming up and they were like, it was so personable. I like doing that. Yeah. Get the thing. I mean, you don't have. We could do both. But sometimes just go out there with a little shaker, man, cartels, and you don't have to hurt your hand hurts in the drum. Just go, just shake and cartel or nothing.
Because I get so mental with the whole microphone stuff.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Trying to get fixing batteries and pulling out plugs and getting it. I was like, I forget it.
Yeah. Lord Chaitanya just said, clap your hands and chant Hare Krishna. He told the people, just get together and clap your hands and chant, and he would be there. The main thing is to draw the Lord, and. So when people are ready, you get out of this. And with Prabhupada's, another thing, there's another aspect to understand. A lot of people say, well, we got Prabhupada's tapes, why do we need you or anybody else ever? We got his tapes, you just listen to the sound. But another thing you're listening to is the message. It's like sitting and listening to Prabhupada's preaching, Varnashram Dharma, a lot of these things, and also other stuff, but still, message is, let's get this movement going. Nobody knows about Krishna. Let's start Krishna's God. All these things. So that's the topics. So that's the limitation of that, because it's fine if you want to just stay there. See? But it's like if you wanted to go and listen to Moses. Moses was a pure devotee. He saw God, right? Intimacy. But what was the message? God said, well, speak this. And then people hear that, and then they follow that. So that's why we still have Varnashram Dharma. So now the living sound has to be in the next stage of the conversation, sound vibration. Conversation has to be about the principles of spontaneous devotion, and that's our job. See? The deeper, confidential principles that Prabhupada kept inside. See? Bhaktivinoda Thakur said in Sri Krishna Samhita that the acharyas often ascertain the truth and then they keep it for themselves, the confidential truth. See? And then they give you rules, regulate moral teachings. Well, it depends on how long you want that message. Anyway, this is the message for this. If you want ecstatic love, you have to hear this message. And then it'll start awakening. You start falling onto this path. See, it's like you're the Pied Piper, is leading. It's leading. He's playing a flute, right? Well, the Lord's playing the devotee, man, with the message. It's why the message was different with Jesus. Notice it seemed like a different. It wasn't really a different. It was just from the same Bible, but he explained these things, the deeper platform of it. He explained. He said, "Can't you see the Bible is predicting me?" And the Pharisees who were attached to the Old Testament, no, we don't see that at all. We just see the rules. Okay? So anyway, luckily some saw and continue to see. And the same thing here. Look at the people. They're hearing this message and they're coming onto the platform of ecstatic devotion. In reality, in demonstration. That's why ultimately even the sannyasis will have to say, hey man, proof is in the pudding, right? If you see people tasting this bhakti, look at Johan. Demonstratively, unbelievable stuff. After a while, it's how long can you just cry sahaja? And you see an enthusiastic person, just very attracted to tasting bhakti and just really loving it and wonderful qualities manifesting. Actually in everybody, people come here, it's like, God, you guys are so harmonious. More or less. Mostly more, actually, I think, here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, very few, because, Christians are center and we're attracted, and the more, that's the thing is, it's like, see, in this Maya, the demon obstacles want to attack the Maya, want to attack the truth, they want to attack our bhakti, always. And so in Vrindavan, Vasudeva asked Nanda Maharaj, how's it going in there in Vrindavan? And and then he said, well, why do I even have to ask? Because you're doing your duties of seeing Krishna, hearing about Krishna, chanting Krishna's name, all of that with love, there's no possibility of any problems in Vrindavan. And the problems, sometimes the demons attack, but Krishna wanted them. He's teaching and showing his strength and all kinds of stuff, showing his pastimes, how powerful he is. But it was not, the demons come in there and very easily vanquishes them. Okay? We do the same thing here. The harmony we have here is because of our dedication and attachment to the parampara and hearing, chanting, remembering about Krishna. That keeps the harmony here. Maya just stays more or less, if we got a little weakness, she'll come in and help us. We get a little purification here. But look, and this is from following this path. You find out what real happiness is, what real peace is, peace beyond the world. You find out what real sadness is, which is wonderful. Real ecstatic. I mean, God, man, I was sad this morning, man. But man, was that good. Man, the Lord disappeared just to awaken that in his devotee. The misery of the Lord. Bhagavad-Gita, Sanatana Goswami said the misery of these residents of Navadvip and Vrindavan dances on the highest happiness of the demigods. See? So that's what we teach here. How to be happy and the joy, you see the excessive joy the devotees feel dances on the happiness of the great, and their misery is all completely transcendental to all the stuff going on in the universe, man. We're in a very rare place, my friends. You're watching a very, very rare video. You don't hear about such things or see them. You may hear about them from the talkers with no trousers. But to hear and see? Oh! People, how many people are standing in line in the demigod just to come here? That's why we get people. It's the ones that are just, I want to come. Oh, yeah, they end up here. They hear the message. Oh, that's what I've been looking for. See? We get all the prize winners, the real good ones here, and then others will come later. Johan says, love this, the best place on the planet. Awesome class, love this, Govinda says. Balaram says, if you are the Nityananda type, will we get the Lord Chaitanya type? Why do you want the Lord Chaitanya? Nityananda's more fun. Lord Chaitanya was following all these rules and regulations. He was giving distress to the devotees. What do you want a Nityananda type? You pray that you get a Nityananda type. I mean the Lord Chaitanya type. I like the Nityananda type myself. More free, isn't it? Yeah. You want to follow all these things, and the devotees even had to follow straight all this, and they didn't. They said, well, we got to do it to associate there. But here you can be yourself, man, So the main thing is this bhakti, devotion, ecstasy. Well, if the Lord sends one, he sends one. Let's see. Right?
Because I'm an artist and I see symbolism and stuff, if you just look at Nityananda and Chaitanya, one blue, one yellow, it's just, and they're both pointing to the heavens. Mm-hmm. It's the two paths of bhakti. It's the Vaidhi and the Raganuga. It's just clear. I've just seen a picture there of Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya, and they're showing there's two paths. Mm-hmm. There's the Caitanya path, which is rules, regulations, sadhana, and then there's Nityananda, the spontaneous, natural path of Raganuga. So it's just like very obvious and very plain. I see it now. It's like, wow, yeah, two paths.
Actually, not exactly. Let's correct that thing. That's good. I'm glad you brought it up. Let's make that a little more conclusive.
Jai.
So you see, Lord Chaitanya was the example of following Raganuga externally. I mean, more or less. He was following internally Raganuga and externally following the rules. That's what people are promoting now, the Lord Chaitanya's way. But he still couldn't do it because ecstasy is, you can't follow really perfectly strictly because it's just going to spill out, especially the ecstasy of Lord Chaitanya. After a while, people just said, he's okay. He's definitely, he was like in ecstasy all the time. But a lot of times he tried to follow the strictly. So that's what people are promoting in Vaishnavism is, let's follow that path of Lord Chaitanya, which most of them can't even do it anyway, because you got to have the ecstasy at least. They just want to follow externally, because people think they know so much about Bhakti, and so we're following, and just more, don't follow strictly. I'm not following Ekadasi. Is anybody else here is probably not following? You're probably following Ekadasi. Are you following Ekadasi?
No.
Did you used to follow Ekadasi?
Oh, as much as I could.
Yeah, you did, huh? That's amazing.
I needed that.
And now you're not.
I needed anything that would give me purification.
Do you think about following it now?
No.
No? And you feel guilty about it?
No.
Do you feel like you've killed your spiritual master 1,000,000 times? Yeah.
No.
Really?
No.
Wow.
No. I feel free because I'm realizing that if you think of your past, there's all this guilt, anger, and frustration. And when you think of your future, you think you're in anxiety, you're fearful, you're, the unknown. But now I feel free because I don't think about my past, I don't think about my future. I just think about now when we're out there on Harinam. It's right now. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing.
It's so beautiful. It's amazing. So sincere. God, love it.
The preaching's amazing. Their ears are so open when you get them.
Yeah.
We're out there changing their lives.
Yeah.
And they tell us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, we're over on that end, and I know you Vaidis will fault us for this. We don't. I don't even think I can't. I tried thinking about it, and it just is such a thing. I just can't think about things. Rules, schedules, and all that stuff. Yeah. So anyway, that's it in a nutshell. The bottom line is the ecstasy here. Are we telling the truth? Are we presenting the truth? And we're presenting the how it all shows up on both sides too. And that's why I say it's the matter of having the ecstatic devotion. That's the important thing. Not just getting all stuck on well, you're not following the rule because you got to know the whole thing. See, so whether you're a Nityananda type, Avadut type, or the following internal bhakti, ecstatic devotion, and externally showing the example, still you got to know the internal bhakti, whichever path you're following, either manifesting it, just externally like Lord Nityananda did. But you know what? That's how the lower classes got delivered. See? Lord Chaitanya would not go and eat in a home of a lower class person. So how can that person get intimacy? See, because he was following that. So Nityananda had to do that, and his followers. Govinda says, get it on. Yeah, that was beautiful, Janaki Devi Dasi. The main thing is the guilt goes because you're in the truth, man. See, the rules have served its purpose, and there's all that guilt that comes along with it, because you can't follow them perfectly, and inside you become guilty. You got this judge, You, and it's kind of like that. And then it's this judge there that's in the head, it's like this mean father. Stone that person! Stone them! Yeah. So now, see, that's worshiping in the awe, reverence, and fear. Yeah? So that's gone now because you're worshiping on the path of love, loving devotion. Fear and love cannot exist. If you're connected, Lord Chaitanya taught this. If you're connected with Krishna truly, then fear goes. But if you're disconnected from Krishna, then fear comes back. Fear, see, worship in fear, reverence. I don't want to go to hell, see. But if you're connected with Krishna, is there anything for Krishna about hell? Is he worried about it?
Hell no.
Yeah. So when you connect with Krishna, are you going to worry about it? No, you connect in this loving devotional service, and then whatever the Lord is experiencing, you begin to experience. The happiness of the Lord that he has, you begin to have. Fearlessness, the Lord is fearless, you become like that. See, all by connecting with the transcendental potency. So that's our game here, our transcendental game here. Who wants to play ball?
Yeah. Batter up.
Bring it on.
Those who worship the demigods receive the reciprocation from the demigods in a way just corresponding the offering. The demigods are the attendants of karma. See, like a person's shadow. See, you do good things for the world, save the trees and everything, you get the reward from the demigods. They give you, some nice position, good feelings, you feel good, sort of, But if you worship Krishna in the right way, especially, when you can get the bona fide guru and Krishna, or a Shiksha guru when you need it, if you didn't make it there yet, then you get the reciprocation of the Lord, Krishna, which is this ecstatic devotion. Who's on board with that? See, that we're all on the same page here. We all want this ecstatic devotion here.
All the way, both of them, all the way, touch the sky.
Hey!
I can go.
Bring it on.
That's why we're more or less happy here, but mostly more.
Mostly more.
And getting more. Isn't it funny how auspicious just keeps getting every day? More and more. See? This is the eternal path. Welcome aboard, everybody out there. So come to the ashram. Okay, so let's let Johan do his thing a little bit here. And then you can do your thing. And then I'll do my thing. And then everybody can do their things, whatever it is. Whatever your thing is, your emerging thing.
Do your thing.
Do it. Just do it.